I'm back again. I'm here to tell you about how wonderful my hearing aids are. I'm really having a good time with them. Last night I was walking Rusty, that's my dog. Sherry was with me, and we get to the end of the block, and all of a sudden I hear a mockingbird. And I'm looking around, and I can't see it, but it is loud and clear as a bell. And I stop and I say, wait, there's two mockingbirds. No, there were three distinct different mockingbirds, and I could hear each of them as they called and answered one another. And I said, is this because of my hearing aids? Or maybe it's just that they're loud and clear. So I got out my remote control. You remember my remote control. Wait a minute, I'm going to show you my remote control again. Here it is. That's my remote control. I got out my remote control and I turned the hearing aids off. And the sound from those mockingbirds went down and down and down. And eventually I could still hear a mockingbird, but it was very, very soft and not very clear. So I immediately turned the sound up, and boy, was it incredible. Just incredible. I'm just so happy to have these hearing aids. Then this morning, I went to work out at 8 o'clock in the morning. Could you believe that? That I would go to a workout and be there at 8 o'clock? It was awesome. Awful and awesome. But after the workout, I was leaving, and I had to wait at an intersection to make a left-hand turn onto a Chenoweth Lane, a very busy street here in Louisville. Well, I'm waiting, and the cars are going, and it's windy out, and you could hear the wind whooshing through the car, because I had all the windows open, and the traffic was going by, and wait a minute, check my notes, something else I wanted to say. Oh, and the radio was playing in the car, duh. And all of a sudden, to my left, I hear what are either crickets or little frogs in a little bushy area off the side of the road. It was amazing. They were so loud, and I could hear them over all the other noise. And again, I wanted to see if I could hear them without the hearing aids. So I got out my trusty remote control, and here it is again. Remember my remote? And I turned it down, and I could still hear it, but it was very soft and not very distinct. So these hearing aids are awesome. And one of the neat things about them is my trusty remote control, because when my dear sweet bride talks to me, and if I don't want to hear it, I could just turn it off. And she's sitting right over there. Anyway, that's the latest on my hearing aids. And stay tuned, because there's certainly going to be more.